Thank you, Ms. McDonough, and it's a pleasure to serve under your chairmanship and also to contribute to this debate, which the member for Wantage was so effective in securing, and also to follow my excellent colleague, the member for Dulwich West Norwood. And I, like her, have carried out a number of visits to staff in the delivery and sorting offices in my constituency, and have enormous respect and gratitude for all the work that's been done, particularly during COVID, by staff, by managers, and by the Royal Mail to keep things going. However, there are a number of concerns which I too have received correspondence about. I've had 130 constituents write to me reporting issues, particularly around the second and third waves in winter of 2020 to 2021, particularly in the N4 and N8 postcode areas. And in the same manner in which we've heard this afternoon in the debate, there have been a number of discrepancies which cannot fully be accounted for just from the pandemic. So, for example, we've seen that the letter and parcel delivery supporting people who were shielding often fell short of what we would have expected. That the delivery of invitation letters to the first few cohorts of people eligible for the vaccine was also reliant on the postal service, and that sometimes failed. And of course, this highlights why the deterioration in services experienced in our constituencies is so frustrating, painful, and potentially dangerous for residents. My constituents have reported severe consequences resulting from the deterioration in the Royal Mail services. For example, receiving fees for late payment of utilities bills because they had not received the original letter bills, being fined for non-payment of penalty charge notices when they had not yet received the original letter informing them of the PCN being issued, late receipt of personal identity, medical and legal documents having an impact on constituents' ability to submit in-time applications, for example, self-assessed tax registration or sooner access to medical treatment, passport renewal services, legal appeals, delayed receipt of consumer goods and gifts, which was particularly upsetting around Christmas time when we were separated from family members. Anxiety about financial security because of newly issued credit and debit cards which went missing in the post. So I do hope that be rectified, and I would be very grateful if the Minister, in his summing up, could please assist me and my constituents, because the delivery office, which was opposite Hornsey railway station, which was closed during the coalition years, there's been an ongoing campaign led by myself and local ward councillors to have that reopened. Now, the building is no longer available, but somewhere locally there must be, and I know that there are a number of empty shops on the Hornsey High Street which could be perfectly appropriate for a delivery office to be reopened. It's much more efficient from an energy point of view to have people popping into a delivery office than having endless parcel vans coming to people's doors. Now that the finances of the Royal Mail have improved and that there are record-breaking profits, which I believe have trebled, I would like to press the Minister for increased numbers of apprentices and staff to be taken on and paid competitive rates so that we can make good on what has been a pretty dismal record in the last 15 months. I would also like to see increased training and support for staff, and of course on weekends to increase the numbers of people delivering. We still have a youth unemployment problem in Hornsey and Wood Green, and I would like to see young people having job opportunities in the Royal Mail, which is a good employer normally, and I hope that this will be grabbed with both hands by management. Could I therefore conclude the debate simply by reminding the Minister that I would like to have a specific request from my constituency, given that it has been particularly badly affected by this situation, to have the return of a delivery office in the N8 area so that the Royal Mail can make good on its commitment and its obligations. And I would also be very pleased to hear what further action can be taken by MPs and our staff when things do go wrong, because I am very concerned that our regulatory framework seems to mismatch what is quite a desperate situation for many of our constituents. Thank you very much, Ms. McDonough.
Thank you.